Hello, awesome fourth grade mathematicians. Today we have two learning targets. Our learning targets are that we can add and subtract fractions greater than 1, and we can add mixed numbers with like denominators. Okay, we know that like means same. Let's begin up at the top and do a couple of these together. You'll notice these are actually also going to be part of your assignment for today. So we are doing a couple together, and then your job will be to finish them on your own. Let's take a look, please, at number 2. We are on page 267. If you don't have your math workbook, this is the place to pause the video. Please go and get your workbook and a pencil. We're going to look at number 2 on page 267. I know when I think about the rules that I have learned for adding fractions, I know that the denominator stays the same. So that I don't forget that, I'm actually going to just put that in there right away. So I remember that denominator needs to stay the same. You could also write your fraction this way. I now know that I'm going to add 6 plus 12. We know that that is 18. Then, rock stars, we know that we can simplify. Okay, that means we can convert this fraction greater than a whole into a mixed number. I know to do that, I'm going to think about the process of division. I have to go up here for a little more workspace. 18 divided by 9. 9 goes into 18 two whole times. I know 9 times 2 is 18. I have nothing left over. You could write that as 2 and 0/9, or just the whole number 2, because 9 goes into 18 two times. I'm going to put equals and a large 2 here to represent a whole number. So notice I did not leave that a fraction greater than a whole, or I did not leave it an improper fraction. I converted it to my mixed number. If I were to do a subtraction problem, maybe this one, okay, I remember my rules again. The denominator stays the same. I'm going to subtract 19, take away 7. 19 subtract 7. I know that that's 12. Okay. I notice that I have a fraction greater than a whole. I need to do my division to figure out the mixed number that is equal to. 10 goes into 12 one time. 10 times 1 is 10. 12 subtract 10 is 2. So it is 1, remainder 2. We have learned to write that as a mixed number. It is 1 whole. The remainder is the top or the numerator in my fraction. And again, denominator stays the same. 12/10 is equal to 1 and 2/10. The adding and subtracting of these fractions is not new to us today. It's taking that extra step when we recognize that we have a fraction greater than a whole and converting it to a mixed number. That is the new step for today. Your job will be to practice these on your own and send me a picture. There is a YouTube link in your assignment page that will show you how to take a picture and send that picture to me using your Chromebooks. Before you do that though, don't go away yet. We are now going to add mixed numbers with the same or like denominators for the first time. Let's pick, how about number 9? Okay. I'm going to first add my fractions. Okay. I know that I keep my denominator the same, so I like to remind myself of that by writing it down right away. 5 plus 3 is 8. Then I'm going to look at my whole numbers. 3 whole pizzas plus 1 more whole pizza is 4 whole pizzas. 4 and 8/8, okay? Because 3 and 5/8 plus 1 and 3/8 is 4 and 8/8. I am recognizing something here though. I know that if I ate 8 out of 8 pieces of a pizza, I will have eaten one whole pizza, right? So 4 and 8/8 is actually 5 whole pizzas. 4 pizzas and then eating 8 out of 8 more pieces of the other one means, whoa, I ate 5 whole pizzas. The steps for adding mixed numbers, again, we start with fractions first. Denominator stays the same. Add whole numbers. Again, your assignment will be to finish up a couple of these here. So basically your assignments 1 through 10, but we did a few together. Okay, you're gonna finish the ones that are not complete yet, and then remember to play the video and learn how to take a picture on your Chromebook and send that to me in a Google Doc. Thank you for being awesome listeners and working hard. Miss you all and see you soon.